What is up, everyone? It is Angel coming back at you with another awesome review. And today we got the Revoltech Stitch, which is highly regarded as being the best Stitch figure of all time. And I certainly agree with that. Unfortunately, with the one that I got, it does have a defect, which I will be showing later in the video. But I do want to say from my experience with this figure, this thing is amazing. I just want to show it off because the new reissue is coming out and I want to let y'all know what you're getting yourself into. But I do think you will all be pleasantly surprised and very happy. That is the front of the box, the right side of the box. Sorry, my focus is not too great right now. And the back of the box showing off this amazing looking figure, which is a very simple design, but they give it all this great articulation. And I definitely think this figure is ahead of its time for how old it is now. We got the right side and back to the front. But enough of the jibber jabber. Let's go ahead and crack this guy open. Comes with these instructions, which you can read if you choose to. And then it comes with a nice little backdrop here, which is, you know, cool to have. Here we got the Stitch figure, which is very nice, very good quality. And if you can notice right here, his leg looks a little bit weird. Well, that's because mine has two right legs. Yeah, you heard me right, guys. Two right legs. It is long past being able to get Revoltech to give me another leg, but with the reissue coming out, I will just be getting another Stitch. So I make it work, but I am a little sad. And then it comes with an array of accessories, comes with another face plate, this spine for his back, which is very easy to attach, two little antennas for his head, which are also very easy to attach. Pop them in right here. Some glasses, which are actually very nice. You could see through them. And putting them on is very easy as well. They just kind of fit perfectly on there. Two arms that are not jointed, so you can see his single joint, which is actually enough. I mean, for a small figure like this, I think it's okay. I mean, I would prefer, you know, bicep swivel and all that extra stuff, but I think that it would cut up the figure a lot, make it look like there's a lot going on. These are cool, very easy to add on as well. You just take the other pair of hands, which are grabbing hands here, and you have this little peg here that just goes into them, stays in very well. And then you can take these joints, put them in the sides there. Now he has 4 arms, a spine, and his antennas. So he's all crazy and ready to go. And then last but not least, comes with Stitch's snow cone, which goes in the hands here. The grabbing hands specifically. You can easily pop that in there. So yeah, it doesn't come with a lot of accessories, but just enough. And as much as it is an eyesore that he has 2 right legs, this guy is still awesome. I mean, just look at him. He is ferocious, and at the same time, he just has like a very good play factor, and he just looks really cool. I think that's an important part of getting your figures is they gotta look pretty cool, right? They gotta look, you want to play with him. And this guy's definitely very fun. He is loaded with articulation, and for the small guy he is, they packed a lot into him. Getting up close and personal with this figure, he feels very nice in hand. Like, this guy's got some weight. This isn't like a hollow torso. This thing is thick and heavy, and the quality of plastic is great. Looking at him, it doesn't look like much, but in person, it feels like a lot more. Everything is like painted, or I think maybe just this center section is painted. Everything else is just casted plastic. But the teeth are painted, and this is really cool. The way his teeth can like open up like this is really cool to me. And then like his mouth can kind of just naturally close from the articulation. His nose is painted. He's got these eyes, which are very, menacing, and they give him a lot of personality. And his ears, which you can mess with because they're on this Revoltech joint that just come down like this. So, he kind of looks a little sad, even though he's got the angry face on. Speaking of face, switching the plates on the face is very easy. Got this joint here that is a very notorious Revoltech joint, and excuse the paint on his teeth. That happened from just years of messing around with paint. Tends to rub off on things. But you just take this joint. Sorry it's not focusing, guys. Take this joint, and you're gonna take this little hole here, which is the other faceplate, and you're gonna line it up. It kind of is hard to do, but there we go. It's that simple, and we got a normal looking stitch here. Which love this face as well. This is more of kind of like a relaxed looking face. You got the little hair right here, a little hair on the chest, and then articulation wise, he moves great. So his head can move like this, and like I showed initially, his neck can move all the way back. That way he can go on all fours and stuff and look forward at you. So that is really cool. And then his arms go up, T-pose, pretty high. They go forward, no problem. Single jointed elbows, which I don't really have a problem with. The hands are just kind of on this little rotation, like pin, or not pin, a peg. So they don't really do much. They just do enough. And then he has like a little torso swivel, but it obviously looks weird if you use it. And then the legs, excuse the double right leg, but thankfully it still does what it needs to. It should be able to go forward like that, and then out to the left. So it has some movement, and then since it goes forward like this, you can get them on all fours very easy. Let's go ahead and get them lined up to some action figures. And you can see how big he truly is. Because I do think he is pretty big. Like, he's a big boy. All right, so on the left here, we have the Jada Toys Mega Man, which I believe is about 4, maybe 4.5 inches tall. It is pretty short. So as you can tell, he's, pretty big. I think Stitch is like maybe 4 inches tall. But yeah, he looks nice with Mega Man here. And then on the right, we have the Marvel Legends Symbiote Spider-Man, or the Marvel Legends Black Suit Spider-Man, looking pretty fantastic. So I do think Stitch is a little overly big, maybe. He's not supposed to be that big. But I don't really mind it, being that this figure is like 60 or 70 bucks. And then for some imports, we have the Figma Samus Aran Metroid Dread on the left. And then on the right, we have the SH Figure Arts Super Saiyan Son Goku, looking insane. SH Figure Arts are notorious for their smaller scaled figures. And Figma is obviously a little bit smaller scaled. But as you can tell, Stitch is big. If you put him like neck and neck, or like front to back, Stitch is completely covering his torso. He's thick and he is very big. All right, guys. So at the end of the day, this figure is very awesome. I mean, for what I've experienced with it, minus the annoying defect of him having 2 right legs, I think this guy is great. He is so much fun, man. Like, he's just a fun figure. Like, this guy is a pocket figure. This is the guy you bring with you on car rides. He feels very good quality. Like, he doesn't feel like he's going to break. He doesn't feel cheap. He feels dense. He feels very heavy and just great quality, man. This guy was a great cop, and I'm glad to have him in my collection. I can't wait to get a reissue. That way I don't have this annoying right leg. But I can get past it. I just try not to pay too much attention to it, even though the foot's completely facing backwards. I'm just glad it can get on all fours still and function properly. But I do think there's some things that need to be updated, you know, like this joint right here. This is definitely long overdue or long past due. But yeah, I don't think they're going to change anything for the reissue. If they do, that'd be awesome. But who knows? We'll see when that happens on January 23rd. So be on the lookout for that pre-order if you really want this guy, because a lot of people wanted this reissue, and it's definitely going to be a hot commodity. Everything said and done, though, I'm going to give this guy a solid 8.8 out of 10. Don't like the lower waist articulation. It looks very strange, obviously. Wish there was articulation on the tail, and I don't like the way his shoulders are shrugged. That looks very weird. But I do think this guy is definitely a great figure. He's also very big. It makes it feel like the high price point is worth it, though. It's just like he's very out of scale for sure. But yeah, awesome figure, man. At the end of the day, really like him. If you guys enjoy action figure videos, action figure news, anything action figure related, toy related, all that cool fun stuff that we enjoy, please feel free to subscribe to my channel and give this video a like and comment down below letting me know what you think of the video. Please follow my other social medias, my TikTok and Instagram. I will put those in the description down below, and yeah, check them out. Thank you everyone for watching. Have an amazing day.